All right, welcome back, my students. Happy to have you here. And it's a lovely, warm day here. I hope it's nice and warm there. Hope you've had a wonderful week so far. Wednesdays are known as hump days because it's in the middle of the week. So you might hear a native speaker say, "It's hump day." That sounds like a funny expression, but we do say it's Wednesday's a hump day. If you came here last week for this live session, I had to change the date and time. And I posted it on the calendar. If you go to englishfunzone.com, and I can show you here. If you go to English Fun Zone, and you'll see the screen in 5, 4, whoops, 3, 2, 1. There we go. If you go to this page, you'll find that there's a calendar here. And if you click on the calendar here, you can find out when the events are. So I posted a short today. I'm having a live stream today. You can click here for more details to find out what the topic is, what it's about. And so if you ever want to know what's going on, you can click on the calendar. It's right here on the first page. While I'm on this page, I also want to show you some things. If you click on English Corner, there is a lot of information there for you for free that you can download. You don't need to sign up. It's there. It's open source. It's free to use, free to pass along. I don't care. Share it. Yeah, so this is a good page as well. Some things you do have to sign up for. Some things are free when you sign up. Some things you have to pay a subscription fee. The main purpose of this is to help you with your English. Whether you sign up or you just want the free stuff, I'm here to help you. And I started this YouTube channel just for my private students, and it kind of became something more. I guess I didn't think that there would be a lot of people watching it. Surprise! I have over 10,000 subscribers, and I thought, geez, how did that happen? So, this is my website. Help yourself. I hope you find this useful. If there's something you'd like to know more about, you can let me know in the comment section below there. Today, we're going to be looking at this grammar book. I'm not going to review all of the things in the book. I'm just going to highlight or show you some things that are in this book. And I'm going to tell you why I like it and why I don't like it. In general, as you know, I don't like grammar books, and I only use grammar books when the student requests a grammar book, or if there's a grammar book that they're using in school that they have questions about. Then I'm more than happy to do grammar books and use a grammar book in my lessons. Okay. So this one's called visual grammar, and it's set up in different categories. So we have the table of contents, and it shows you what things that this book covers. And it's the usual things that a grammar book would cover. It's for kids. I think it's designed for kids because of the pictures and the cartoons. But I think anybody can use this book if they're looking for something simple and fun, and it's something that you can use in a class. It's something you can practice with if you're practicing a certain grammar point. The grammar points are listed here on the side. On the left, you'll see the titles. And on the right, you're going to see what the topic is. So today, we're talking about the continuous tense. Let's switch over. Now, I didn't say which one we're going to do. There are several, right? There's different, I'm not going to say, I don't want to give too much away because I want you to think. I think if you think about what these tenses are, it will help you to remember them, right? I could just list them and say, ta-da. All right, so you'll see the screen in 5, 4, 3, 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Okay, so present continuous is one form of the continuous form. What's another one? What's another form? We have present continuous. What's another form? Right? Past continuous. So in this grammar book, you're going to find that there are a lot of cartoon pictures. And I like this method of presenting material because it doesn't give you the answers. So many grammar books will give you a nice little chart and explanations, and that's fine. That's great. That's useful. But this grammar book makes you think first. It doesn't give you any real explanation, which could be a bad thing, especially if you don't know what to do. If it's you look at this and say, okay, what am I supposed to do? The topic is very small at the top, and it will tell you that this is the continuous form. And it says, look at the pictures. What are the people doing? So we know right away it's present continuous. Okay, but today I'm going to be talking about all of the different forms, not just present continuous. Okay. But let's look at the pictures. You can pause the video if you're watching this on the replay. Pause the video, look at each picture, and write a sentence. What are the people doing? Just write one sentence for each picture. Okay. I posted these pictures on the community board so that you could write them out ahead of time. Okay. So pause the video now and write your sentences. All right, so let's look at present continuous. Since we've been talking about that, let's look at these sentences. Boom, there they are. Okay, so we have he's watching TV. Now remember, this is a contraction. He is. We talked about is and are and was. Is and are. We talked about that tense, present tense. And here is how we're using it in continuous. Now, anytime you hear continuous, it means ing. So it's a continuous way. You must use ing. He's watching TV. He's reading a magazine. She's riding a bike. She's driving a car. So notice that all of those verbs or all of those actions, we're using ing, watching, reading, riding, driving, playing, shopping, talking, shouting, shouting, sleeping, swimming, riding, getting. getting off, getting on, getting on the bus, getting off the bus. Cooking, drinking, climbing. Don't say the B. Don't say the B, right? She's climbing. Silent B. They're dancing. He's singing. He's crying or she's crying. And he's listening to music. So if we look at these, whoops, if we go back here and look at these pictures, that's the present tense for all of these pictures. Okay. Next tense, past. Some of you might have thought, oh, what about past continuous? Yes, we have past continuous, something that happened in the past that's not happening now, right? This is now, this was in the past. Let's look at these sentences. Right away, you can see that we are still using the actions, the verbs with ing. You can see that clearly here. Watching, reading, right? Same thing. Riding, driving, playing. Same thing. Ing. But what's different? Was. Yeah. Past is was. Is present. So when you hear the word was, then you know it's past. If you hear the word is, then you know it's present. Okay? Pause the video here and check out the sentences. Don't forget to read things out loud and record yourself reading. So this would be a good chance for you to record yourself reading these sentences and listening to your pronunciation. Okay. So now we have the pictures again. Pause the video if you need to. And you're going to make sentences using the future continuous. Future continuous. Okay, so pause the video here and think of future continuous sentences. Here they are. Now again, you can see that we're using ing, right? Watching, reading, riding, driving, right? Same thing. Continuous. What's changed? What's different? Will be, right? He will be watching TV, right? He will be reading a magazine. She will be riding a bike. So all these forms, or all of these sentences, use will be using the future continuous form. Will be. Now, pause the video again and make present perfect continuous sentences. Again, using these pictures, use present perfect continuous. Bam! There it is, present perfect continuous. And again, that action is ing, right? Watching, reading. This is why I don't keep reading all of the sentences. They're basically the same thing. The only thing that changes is has been, right? Has been present perfect. Will be future. Okay. Perfect tense. Everyone hates the perfect tense. Here's a hint. If we use has, have, or had, that's perfect. Has, have, had, has. Perfect. Now, whether it's continuous or present perfect, or past perfect, or continuous, that's another video. But we're focusing on present perfect continuous. We know that continuous means ing. That verb will always be ing. Present perfect has been. Has been. She has been watching. He has been watching. He has been reading. She has been riding. She has been driving, right? See the difference? All right. Here are the pictures again. Pause the video if you need to and make past perfect. Now, what did I say? We've used present perfect, has been. What's the past of has? What's the past of has? Pause, make your sentences. Okay, had is past tense of has is had been, or had been if you're British. If you're learning British English, you're going to hear me say been because it's a North American accent. So he had been watching. She had been reading. Had been. So when you see had been, you know that that's past perfect. And if the verb is ing, you know then it's the continuous form. But what about future perfect? Future perfect continuous. Future perfect. Okay. Pause the video, make your sentences with future perfect continuous. Okay. Will have been. Will have been. So your future perfect is will have been. That's the future perfect, will have been. Those words tell you it's future perfect. Will have been. Your action, your verb, again, is in ing. So he will have been. I'm going to read something else. She will have been drinking. She will have been climbing. She will have been, or they will have been dancing. Okay. Great. Let's see. Do you have any questions? Let me know in the comments section below. Let's look at our next page. Okay, what do they do on ordinary days? Now, you're just going to look at these people. These are your friends. Let's say these are your friends. We have Fearless Freddy. We have Slender Glenda, Chilled Out Charlie, and Hippie Holly. I don't know who came up with these names. Please do not name your children Hippie Holly or Fearless Freddy. Please, please, please don't do that. Okay, so what do they do on ordinary days? Make sentences telling me what they do on ordinary days. Pause the video. Okay, so Fearless Freddy drives a fire engine, fights fires, and helps people in danger. Slender Glenda acts in films and travels around the world. Chilled Out Charlie walks to school and studies math, art, science, and English from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then we have Hippie Holly drives a tractor and looks after the animals at Apple Tree Farm. The animals at Apple Tree Farm. Okay, so that's what they do. That's what they do on ordinary days. You're just telling me what they do. And we're using what tense? Look at the action. Drives, acts, walks, drives again, drives. Present tense, right? That's from our class that we had last week. Present tense, drives. So this is what they do on ordinary days. Let's look at Fearless Freddy, right? So Fearless Freddy drives a fire engine, fights fires, and helps people in danger. Now, can you make this into a present continuous and make another sentence using past continuous? From everything you've learned so far, make two sentences. One in past continuous, one in present continuous. Okay. Here they are. Fearless Freddy is standing next to a fire truck. Ah, we had to change it, didn't we? Because he's not driving. If you look at the picture, he's not driving. We can't say Fearless Freddy is driving. He's not driving. He's standing next to a fire truck. Bad teacher, right? If this were an exam and the exam said change this into present and change it into past, of course, we would say Fearless Freddy is driving, right? So be careful. But Fearless Freddy is standing next to a fire truck. Fearless Freddy is driving a fire truck. The present continuous. Or was, I'm sorry. Fearless Freddy was driving a fire truck. That's past tense. Was driving. Not driving now, but he was driving. He was driving a fire truck, past tense. So we use is for present tense and was for past. Okay. Ah, Slender Glenda. Slender Glenda. Future continuous. Make one sentence using future continuous. Again, pause the video if you need more time. Here's the sentence. Slender Glenda will be acting in films and traveling around the world. Will be. She will be doing it. Now make a sentence with present perfect continuous. Again, pause the video. Slender Glenda has been acting in films and traveling around the world. Lucky, lucky Slender Glenda. Lucky her. She's so lucky. Okay, again, if you have any questions about this, let me know. All right, now we're talking to Chilled Out Charlie. Again, do not name your child Chilled Out Charlie. Charlie's fine. Future continuous. Make one sentence with future continuous. Boom. Chilled Out Charlie will be walking to school and studying math, art, science, and English. Did you see that I changed the words walking and studying? These actions have to be the same. They both have to be in ing form. They both have to match, right? Walking, studying. So if you're making a sentence, don't forget to change that second verb. Both verbs have to be the same. Okay. Now, okay. So Chilled Out Charlie will be walking to school and studying math, art, science, and English from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Now, make a sentence, one sentence, present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. There's that word perfect. So we have Chilled Out Charlie has been walking to school and studying math, art, science, and English from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Again, we use walking and studying, both verbs in ing. And we know it's present perfect because it's has been, has been. You do not have to say has been walking to school and has been studying. Don't need to say it twice. Once is enough, as long as you remember to use ing for both actions, both verbs. Okay, so only once. Has been walking to and, or has been walking to school and studying. Okay. Again, any questions, let me know. I'm here for you. Oh, and we have someone that has joined us. Hello, welcome. All right, this one. Hippie Holly drives a tractor and looks after the animals at Apple Tree Farm. Past perfect continuous. There's that perfect tense again. That's a hint. Okay. Hippie Holly had been driving a tractor and looking after the animals at Apple Tree Farm. Had, that's past. Had been, that's perfect. Had been, that's the perfect. Again, we use driving and looking. Both are verbs, both are actions, both are ing. Driving and looking after. Looking after, do you know what that means? When you're looking after something or someone? Yeah, to take care of, right? You can use this for people as well. I'm looking after my sister's son. I'm looking after my neighbor's dog. I'm looking after the animals on the farm. So you can use looking after. Okay, here it is. Hippie Holly will have been driving a tractor and looking after the animals at Apple Tree Farm. Will have been. Okay. Have been. There's that tense, that perfect tense. Okay. So here are some notes. Present continuous is used for actions happening right now, right? Something that's happening right now. We know that. Present perfect continuous is used for actions that have started in the past and are still happening or just stopped with as a result in the present. Okay. She has been studying for her exams all day. She is studying for her exams right now. Okay. Future continuous, right, is a prediction, something that might happen or will happen in the future. And future perfect continuous is something that's continuing, it's going on. So by 2030, she will have been working as a doctor for 10 years. Okay. Questions? Remember, if you have any questions, you can ask. Don't be afraid. Okay. Now, one more page. What are they doing at the moment? What are they doing at the moment? When you hear the words at the moment, that means right now. What are they doing at the moment? What are they doing right now? Look at the pictures. What are they doing right now? Again, this is what's nice about this book. It doesn't give you the answers. It makes you think. And I like that. There are some things you can do, some sentences that you can fill in the blank, fill in the blanks and write things out, but they make you think first. And I like that style. I like giving you the chance to think about your answers. Okay, pause the video if you need to. Let's look at the sentences. Fearless Freddy is sitting by a swimming pool. See, there's Fearless Freddy. Make it bigger. And you can see that it's a swimming pool. Slender Glenda is playing golf. Golf. Chilled Out Charlie is looking at computer games in a shop window? What's the term when you look in a shop window? What is that term when you're just looking in the window at things in a shop? Window shopping. I often go window shopping. Yeah, window shopping. And hippie, Holly is diving. So here we use the present continuous because it says at the moment. It says at the moment. Okay. Our next live session, we're going to be reviewing grammar with laughter. This is a very interesting grammar book. It's more for intermediate to advanced students. Basic students might not understand the humor because it's supposed to be funny. So I don't know. I want to share it with you. I want to share this book with you. I want to tell you about it and show you what things I like about it, what things I don't like about it. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. The next one is April 23rd, 3 p.m. again. It's on a Wednesday. If this changes, remember, go to my website and check out the calendar. Now, last class, I forgot to give you vocabulary words because you should be learning at least 5 to 10 new words each week. So here are the 5 words. I'll say the word, you repeat. Gain, truly, addictive, priority, issues. So if you have any issues with this lesson, let me know in the chat box below. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching and participating. And until next time, my students, please keep practicing. Bye.